Hey everyone, Pastor Tim here alongside of Pastor Matt.
Hey everyone.
And we wanted to give you an update on what we're doing in the COVID situation. We're in the green phase still. And about a week or so ago, we had a meeting with the Board of Administration to talk about what kind of state we would be in, what kind of actions, what kind of plans we would have. And it turns out that after meeting with the BOA, they wanted to stay on the course we were currently on, at least for the time being. We're always checking the situation out and we're always updating, but for now we're staying the course that we've been on since the green phase started. So we are worshiping here in the sanctuary, in the building, at 10 a.m. every Sunday morning. You're welcome to come and be a part of it, but in case you can't,
we'll still be doing the live stream at 10 a.m. You can find that on facebook.com/tfreechurch, or you can go to tfreechurch.org/live, and about a half hour before the service, we update that website, and that will bounce you to the Facebook live stream, so you can watch it even if you don't have a Facebook account. Now, I know some of you are probably wondering what's going on with children's ministry, because that's a big part of you being able to come to church. So Jessica Morris, our Sunday morning children's ministry lead, is sending out a survey via email. So if we have you on our email list, you should be receiving something from Jess at tfreechurch.org just with some questions to find out what you're comfortable with, what you would like your children to be involved in, and questions of that nature. So be sure to be watching your email this week. If you did not get one of those, then you can go ahead and email Jess, and she'd be glad to send something to you.
All right, thanks, Pastor Matt. So here's some of the precautions, some of the preparations we're making for you to be able to come to church in a way that is minimizing the risk. So number one, every weekend, Friday or Saturday, we have volunteers coming in, and they are sanitizing the entire area. So they're out in the lobby area, wiping everything down, cleaning everything up. They're in the restrooms doing the same. They're wiping off all of the handles. Anything that you might touch or come in contact with, they're wiping it down. They're doing the same thing in the sanctuary. So when you come into the sanctuary, your pew, any part of your pew that you might touch with your hands, that's all been wiped down. So that's one step we're taking. Another thing that we're doing, another precaution we're taking, is we're spacing the pews out so that when you come in, you'll discover that there is just some tape in front of every other pew, so that when you sit down, you'll know that there'll be no one sitting directly behind you, and there'll be nobody sitting directly in front of you. A third thing that we're doing is that we're offering communion through these individual containers, so no one's prepared it. You just pick your own up so no one else has touched it. So we want to say this isn't the ideal way to be taking communion, but it is a way to take communion, and it's perfectly legitimate and good, and it's a good option for us right now during this particular time.
So there are some precautions that we would like you to take as well. First of all, if you get up on a Sunday morning or during that weekend, if you're not feeling well, if you're feeling sick, it's okay. You can just go ahead and stay home. The live stream will be there for you. You can tune in there. Let us know you're watching. It'll be all good. Secondly, we'd like you to continue to wear masks if you're able. Now, for some of you, I know it's very difficult to wear a mask. You struggle to breathe in them. If that's the case, then while you're here, we would just like you to be very careful about social distancing.
So let me just throw in a little bit more about the mask ask. So I get asked all the time, are masks recommended or are they required? And so we avoid both of those words. And it's not even somewhere in between. It's an ask. We're asking you to wear a mask if you're able. So I shared last week that we had someone who was a part of our church family who tested positive for COVID-19, and that this person had actually worshiped with us the Sunday before the person became symptomatic and before they were tested and shown to be positive. Now, the really great thing is this person came in and they were wearing a mask. Now, since Sunday, I have heard talk that the person wasn't wearing a mask. The person was wearing a mask, and then they became symptomatic on Tuesday and then were tested positive after that. So that's why we're just asking. The people that sat around this person now, I think they're pretty glad that he wore a mask that Sunday. That's why it would be great if you just worked with us on this.
All right, so we hope you'll be with us this Sunday, either here in person in the sanctuary or live on Facebook at 10 a.m. See you Sunday.
All right, bye everybody. Love you guys.